How do you find the questions anyway? Oh, you do search comments? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Why are you trying to do it?
Yeah, I was like saying, oh, okay.
All right. So, hello everyone. We tried doing this a little early, like on time, but I don't know if I don't think anyone's watching yet. But yeah. So it's our second live stream. It's a bi-weekly live Q&A. So basically, YouTube was like being really weird and stuff because they're trying to do their new YouTube gaming live stream service, compete with Twitch. But we are here, luckily. So yeah, let's get on to the first questions here.
I see like six of them that were for this week.
Oh,
I count six right here on the thing. Let's see.
let's see.
Uh,
Okay. So it looks like it's just gonna be me and Nick today answering these questions and whatnot. I was gonna see if anyone else was joining, but it looks like no one else will be joining us today. Which I mean, it's good and bad. I guess it's good because more questions for us. Bad
yeah.
because I mean, you should always want more people. But yeah. So first question: if my computer will move. Uh, see. Do you think Civil War will make more money than Batman v Superman um, next year with Spider-Man in it? Let's see. It's a hard question to answer because depends on not how many screens they're opening, but I mean depends what's around them too. I don't think there's that much around Batman v Superman next year when it comes out. So I feel like it definitely has the potential to make more money, but it really depends on the word of mouth, honestly. Like if example, if one movie's really bad, not many people are going to see it. Think Fantastic Four, but or like Hitman, Agent 47, something like that. But
Jeez.
I mean, I think they both have equal potential of making a lot of money, honestly. Um, so it's kind of hard to say, but I don't know which one's tracking better according to the professional analysts that do these tracking stuff. But I mean, I can definitely see Batman v Superman making more money just because Batman and Superman are in the title, and then also it's coming out in a pretty dead time period of like month wise for the movies, while Civil War is coming out like in the summer, so as competition with every other summer blockbuster coming out. So yeah, I'm thinking that IMV Superman right now may be making more money, but like I mean, I can't tell. I mean, I can't see the future. So, Nick, what are your thoughts on it?
Uh, I think both of them have like a ton of characters and like a bunch of different reasons like why someone would want to see either one. Like they're kind of tackling a lot of different things, and it's they're both kind of event films too, like really big event films. It'll be the first time we see Wonder Woman in a movie too, so that might be another reason people want to see it. So they both have the potential to make $1 billion easily. So
Yeah, I definitely think they should make a billion. They should. Be pretty bad if Batman v Superman doesn't make a billion or Cap doesn't make a billion because it's like so much hype on
yeah,
stuff. Let's see. This isn't an ask hybrid question, but someone's like, can Black Bolt shoot electric bolts out of his hands? No, I don't believe he can. I don't think that's how his powers work exactly. So, but good question. It was an honest question. Um, a bio on Psylocke, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm not into the character that much personally, even though I do know that Psylocke is British. A lot of people forget she's British because of the whole body swap thing. But I mean, maybe you never know. Never know. Someone is dissing Tim Drake in the comments. I don't know why. This Jason Todd, this Damian Wayne, but leave Tim Drake alone. He's suffered enough. Just read Lobdell's New 52.
Yeah.
She Martian Manhunter bio. It's coming. The biggest thing is just I kind of want to wait for the storyline currently going on to play out because I feel like it'll add to his origin more. So I'm waiting for that just because I don't want to like preemptively do a bio and then there'll be like more information that's important to the bio, come out later. So definitely when they wrap up this upcoming Martian Manhunter story arc, I'll do it. I just don't want to, leave anything important out because there's still a lot left to know. I mean, like so far, all we really know is, okay, the thing he said before, survivor of Mars is wrong. He's really a weapon, basically, to like help prepare the Martian invasion, and I guess help succeed the Martians in invading, conquering planets. I guess. So that's really all we know right now, and that's not much. Like we don't know how he got turned into that. We don't know anything else. So even though we do know Martians can be forced with their shape shifting to fuse into a behemoth creature, which is pretty interesting, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Nick, on
Martian
like
Manhunt.
not on the Martian Manhunter bio, but I guess on the Martian Manhunter series so far? Because I think it's been pretty cool.
I only read the first issue, so I haven't really kept up with it, but it was pretty decent. I mean, I'll read it
You like
eventually,
this?
But yeah, make a Martian Manhunter bios coming soon, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so people want me to do the question, Booster Gold, Black Manta, Dr. Manhattan, Omega Spawn. Okay. Hydro Man, Deadman, Zatanna, Vibe. All right. Characters from here, I will definitely probably end up doing is Omega Spawn, I really like, but I'll probably not do him anytime soon. Dr. Manhattan, I think would be pretty cool to do. Zatanna, maybe. Vibe, probably I'd end up doing Vibe. Black Manta and Booster Gold, I mean, I'm not going to say no, but I don't think I'm going to do Hydro Man or Dead Man. But I mean, I might do. All right, so one thing I want to do with the bios is do like alternate universe versions of characters too that are pretty interesting. So I might do Injustice Deadman, which is Dick Grayson, and then I know I'm gonna do Arkham Knight, Jason Todd soon because they had like the Arkham Knight Genesis book that came out that explained his origins, like Jason Todd's origin in that Arkham universe, but not a lot of people know it. So I mean, it'd be a pretty interesting one to do, considering one of the purposes of it is to educate people on the origins of characters they probably don't know the origins of. So I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, that'll probably be one you guys see, Arkham Knight, Martian Manhunter, Hawk Girl, Earth 2, stuff like that. Which brings us to another question. What is your favorite Earth 2 character? If we're talking about the New 52 reboot of Earth 2, like James Robinson's run, before Tom Taylor took over and pretty much screwed Injustice over, or screwed Earth 2 over, I should say. I'd say my favorite character is probably either Alan Scott Green Lantern or Khaled Dr. Fate. And the only reason I say that is because what they did with Dr. Fate and how much more they fused his relationships with the Egyptian gods, I really liked it.
Yeah, I like the Thomas Wayne Batman in that one, but like I don't know. And he kind of went in like uninteresting places as the series went on. So
And now we have Dick Grayson.
yep.
Nick, you want to find the next question?
Yeah, someone was asking Oh, question here. Now that Fantastic Four has bombed, do you think Fox is going to give the rights back to Marvel? Uh, Probably.
What is that? Oh, Fantastic Four is
Yeah.
bombed. We talked about this before in the previous discussion, the last discussion.
Yeah, so you can go check that
Uh,
out. Yeah.
yeah, plug in there. But to answer your question, though, since you did ask it, you did put the hashtag Ask Hybrid. Now that it's bombed to the box office, I don't think Fox will give the rights back, just because it's Fox, and I mean they're not the type of company that likes showing their belly and giving in, so to speak. They're pretty infamous for their stubbornness, I think. So
Yeah,
now
because
they'll probably
I was gonna
they'd
say you
rather go
don't.
bankrupt probably than give it back.
Yeah, you don't want to be Fox and like give up the rights and then like Marvel flips it around and makes $1 billion off that or something. And it's like not a good look.
I mean, eh, Marvel would do it. Okay, so next question. Who, and Nick, this is one you can answer too, definitely. Who is your favorite member of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants? So I want to say like the cliche-ish answer, like Magneto, because he's a pretty cool villain. But honestly, I'd probably say Toad. I mean, if I'm going like non-Magneto, like if you consider Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch members too, um, I go Toad just because if you read the comics, Toad went through quite the transformation as a character. Um, he's not a bad guy anymore. He ends up becoming a good guy. He actually ends up becoming a janitor, working for like the Avengers, kind of like the youth group for Avengers, like the Young Avengers, kind of like the school they had and everything, and the Avengers School, Avengers Academy, I think that's what it's called. But anyways, he actually ends up becoming a good guy, and he has like a few redeeming moments in there where he's like protecting the kids and stuff. And I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, for a character that could easily be overlooked like that, they did a lot more with him than they needed to really. So yeah, how do you feel about it, Nick?
Yeah, Toad was great in the X-Men movies too. Remember that line by Storm? Like, what happens when the Toad is hit by lightning or whatever?
I mean, it gets electrocuted. What else is gonna happen?
Yeah, no, my favorite Brotherhood of Mutants or Evil Mutant, whatever, is probably Scarlet Witch, but uh, she's awesome. So yeah,
Nick's secretly in love with Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah, who isn't?
She's your wife. She's your waifu.
Yeah, waifu, what?
Wife. 4chan. Anyways, someone wants an invincible bio from Image. That's a good one to do. Actually, I should probably get on that. It gets asked for a lot. Michael Morbius, I believe CJ did that. Odin or Loki or Lady Sif or Warriors 3. Since you gave me the option of or, we already did a Loki one. So there you go. Someone's not a question, but he just said still waiting on the Captain America Civil War trailer. We all are, buddy. We all are. Um, let's see. Trying to find more questions, but there's so many comments.
There's a question from Michael Hall. Uh, he left it on your Human Torch Super Science. He said, "Please talk about your screenplays and what Warner Brothers said about them. I'd like to know if they'll take anything from them and implement them in the movies."
Um, to answer the second part, no, they won't just take everything because
Yeah,
there's certain laws that do not allow them
yeah,
to
they can't.
like yeah, they just can't do it. Um, like I said before, when I finish the screenplays, which like there's only like 5 or 6 left, I will make a video explaining that whole email conversation. Because when I sent it to them, I didn't expect the email back at all, especially email back saying they liked them and everything too. And I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. And then I was watching the Flash TV show, and I was like, wait, a few of these things, come on, I had my thing.
Like, who did you email it to exactly? Like, what?
I emailed it to. All right, so I went to the DC Comics website, DC Entertainment website, and I was just looking for like any email name. It was a lady. I know it was a woman. I emailed a woman, but I was looking for any name that would be related to like what I was trying to do. I think it was like someone in media marketing, something like that. And I emailed it to her, and then she forwarded it to someone higher up. And this higher up guy, I can't remember his position or anything, but it was a guy. He emails me back saying he was forwarded this email from this person, and that like they all liked it. And I mean, I'm not going to go into it right now because, like I said, I'll make a whole video explaining it. But I was just like, "Whoa, that's awesome!" and everything. It was
How
pretty
long
cool.
ago was that? Is that
That was a while ago. I mean, this was like probably almost 2 years ago now.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I even said I was like, yeah, if you guys want to use anything I wrote here, low key, you don't have to give me credit. I just want good movies. That's it. Like that's all I want. I mean, I wouldn't send it to them if I wanted money because that'd be a really dumb move because they could just look at it, nonchalantly use it anyways, and not give me money. Um,
Yeah, but
that's
uh
slightly voter.
yeah, that second part of the question though, is like if they'll implement their ideas or whatever. It seems like they already have a plan going forward now, so
Thanks to me.
yeah, they have some type of direction they're going. There are a lot of ideas that were like left behind at Warner Brothers. I know Jeff Johns wrote a treatment for a Flash movie in like 2012 or something, and so that's just kind of sitting there gathering dust. So
Always gonna gather dust.
yeah,
It's probably so fan service like too. Sad part.
use Barry too. He said that Barry and not Wally.
I'm not surprised. He loves Barry. So
Yeah. Now he loves Wally. What?
you don't know. John
Hello.
loves Barry more than
There we
Wally.
go.
Oh yeah, he does actually. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he does. He hates Wally for some reason. I don't know why.
Like he specifically brought back Barry, and then all of a sudden, like Barry wasn't anything before compared to Wally was. Like Wally was like a faster Flash and everything, and then magically he makes Barry like not only the Flash, but like the embodiment of the Speed Force and all this other bullshit. I'm like, what? Come
Yeah.
on.
Are you talking about Jeff Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, totally, completely agree.
Yeah.
Because yeah, wasn't there like a big thing where Wally was like, he didn't want to be faster than Barry because he didn't want anyone to forget about him. It was like a
Yeah,
mental
yeah.
block.
Yeah, they had this like mental thing in there where it's like he had a mental crutch.
Yeah.
It was like he didn't want to go faster than Barry. It's like yeah, and then he let it go, and he ended up being really fast, and he ended up doing all the crazy Speed Force the stuff people think about. And then Johns brought Barry back out of nowhere. Well, not really out of nowhere, but he brought Barry back, and then magically everyone just thinks Barry's like the shit now because he was the first one. No,
I think the same thing about Hal too, because it wasn't so out of nowhere like Barry though, because Hal wasn't completely gone.
I mean, I can't believe I'm using a Damian Wayne quote. Damian Wayne was like, Dick Grayson invented like the mantle of Robin, but Damian Wayne perfected it, even though Tim Drake perfected it. But you know, but like
No,
the same
Damien did.
West. I mean, Barry Allen, or no, Jay Garrett made the mantle of the Flash. Barry kept it.
Yep.
Okay. Goku versus Superman. Well, this is going to be an interesting question because we were actually talking about it a while ago. So, I feel like you can't really put Superman 1,000,000 in versus conversations anymore because I was rereading him and the dude was traveling for almost 700 centuries
That's DC God right there.
and he was getting powers from other alien cultures and he went into the source wall and basically in DC Comics mythology that's like getting your powers from that's like God giving you power like the multiversal like the one above all God kind of thing. So basically at that point I'm like he's not even really Kryptonian anymore because that's not any of his natural powers at all. I mean, so I feel like you can't really use Golden God Superman in a fight like that just because like in the same context are you going to give Goku like almost 700 centuries to like go across the universe and get powers and whatnot? So using their mainstream versions, not the whole like depowered Superman either. That's total bullshit to use in a fight. Anyone that uses that in a fight is just being stupid. Um, I mean, I think Superman's more powerful, definitely, definitely more powerful. Um, and probably brute strength wise, he's stronger too. But whenever I watch like Dragon Ball Z, I just think to myself, Goku's going so fast, I can't see Superman touching him. Like there's a difference between running speed slash flying speed and combat speed. I just mean like reflexes and all that stuff.
Like he just like how people argue about Wonder Woman and Superman. I heard an echo, but
might be me.
yeah, Wonder Woman has that fighting experience where Superman doesn't have. Like, sure, he knows how to fight. He hasn't been trained the same way Wonder Woman has. Like that's always the argument that Wonder Woman can whoop Superman because of her fighting ability.
Yeah. It's also different when one character like Goku, for example, trains his whole life and still trains, and all he does is train to fight basically. There's one thing, and there's someone who has the fighting skill of like you know not a farmer, but I mean
He has moderate. Like Superman has these abilities, but never perfects them.
I make him like a red belt,
Yeah.
maybe. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing fancy. I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean he can hold his own, but a lot of that's also because of his powers too.
Mhm.
But I feel like it's a hard argument to do just because I mean one, it's a really dumb fight because fanboys all across the world they'll come at you, forgetting logic and reasoning. But I mean, also it's a dumb fight. You're putting someone who all he does is fight his whole life, all he does against someone who's just really powerful. I mean, it's kind of stupid. It's like saying who would win a jump rope, the Flash or like Mario. I mean.
Or
Mario can jump higher, but I'm pretty sure the Flash can, whip his wrist around faster and whatnot. But I mean, you're gonna have people on both sides arguing it. So, someone says Teen Titans delayed. Dot 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 dot. I really want to die. Don't die, because Teen Titans was delayed. Think happy thoughts.
Do you guys like anime?
Okay. Is anyone
Did
looking
you
at
guys
the
answer the? Yeah, did you guys answer the question last week? Someone asked, like, what characters do you think will survive the Suicide Squad movie, and like, which ones do you want to see show up in the Batman movie?
I think all the really marketable ones will survive. I think
Boomerangs and
I can see Killer Croc
Deadshot's
dying,
gonna
but
live.
yeah, I think Rick Flag will survive. Harley Quinn will survive. Deadshot, I feel like will survive. If they killed Deadshot, I'd be really surprised, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he'll survive.
What's the name? Cara Delevingne, her character. Forgot who she's playing. I think she'll die. Mr. Rope is gonna die.
I mean, I hope most of them die. I really do. And I mean, I hope DC does like something that Marvel hasn't done yet, which is like they let their villains survive, just so they could be in Suicide Squad. I think it'd be pretty funny. Because that's pretty much what's been going on right now in comics. I mean, like Amanda Waller took like Daniel West Reverse Flash, which makes no sense to me because they've really nerfed him down. It's really sad. I mean, they do it with all the villains, like the villain's first like appearance, they're like the biggest shit, like the Riddler's first appearance in New 52, like the zero continuity wise, in Zero Year, he was like the shit. But now Batman would beat him in like 20 minutes.
His little one-shot, villain month issue is pretty good though.
Who, Riddler's?
Yeah.
I didn't read his, but I mean like. My point being, I mean, this is a bigger problem with just villains in comics in general, but like they get introduced, and they're like, they're the big deal, they're the big antagonist, and then all future appearances they just like they job all the time, or like they're not good anymore. Good as in their abilities. I mean, like Daniel West Reverse Flash should be able to murder Superman and Wonder Woman easily. I mean, his powers.
With the time travel stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but he's so fast. I mean, he can fight the Flash and whatnot. But I mean,
and now his legs are broken.
Yeah, like I was reading something.
Hell.
He has legs blown off or something.
Yeah, he ran so
Like,
fast his
what?
legs literally combusted. It made no sense.
Wow, I didn't think that was a thing. Flashes, but okay.
I just want to picture that in live action.
Like, he's like, oh, I'm going. But Nick, so Nick, I closed my comments tab on accident. Are there any more questions?
Yeah, someone just asked if you would do a versus with Ultimate Quicksilver and pre-Flashpoint Jay Garrick, which is like really interesting. It was like some odd matchup. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, he is.
All right. You're welcome. I'll tell you right now, Ultimate Quicksilver will win because as a teenager, he went Lightspeed easily. He even says it in the Ultimates comic. It's like, yeah, I used to go Lightspeed all the time, teenager, for fun. So yeah, I think he'd win. Yeah.
I used to love in the Ultimates how Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch would be doing everything in the background. And they'd be like, oh, we're doing all this. And then you hear them in the background, oh, y'all just did this? Y'all are not going to acknowledge what we've been doing this entire time? We just took out this entire fleet and you said nothing?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Any other questions?
oh, that's all the questions we got. It's everything.
Nah, just got the live questions.
I mean, yeah, are there any live questions? There's only 5 people watching, so I don't know.
One person asked if we like anime.
Oh,
I used to watch One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. That's about it. I don't actively watch it currently.
I'm big on anime, so yeah.
How about you, Nick?
Nope.
nah, I don't watch anything. Watch that shit.
You almost watched the new Dragon Ball Z movie. You almost did. At least you said you were thinking about it.
Yeah, just a troll though. Just like didn't have to see Fantastic Four.
You know what? That would have been a good investment.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you should have watched it, Nick. You could have been like, you know,
Frog-eyed.
Could have had the theater experience with that movie.
yeah.
The urge of leaving your seat.
So, if there's no other questions, I mean, yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? Comment below for like the next 5 minutes.
Another question. What do you think is going to happen to Miles Morales during all new, all different Marvel phase in comics?
I think he's pretty much going to be. I don't think they're going to change much, honestly. They're going to do the fish out of water story a little bit. You know, him getting used to the 616 universe and those characters. But yeah, beyond that, no, I don't expect much. They may do a story arc where he meets his 616 self, but that's it.
Are they going to be continuing his story from Ultimate? Like, are we going to have closure whatsoever with his... I mean, of course, they brought his dad back. Are they going to bring anything else from that into it, do you think?
I doubt it. I don't even know if his dad will be in the 616.
Mm.
Yeah, what
Oh,
about
that
Gang or
sucks.
whatever? His friend.
How about what?
His friend Gang. That one guy.
Oh, Ganke? Yeah, that was my dude, too.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll bring him back. I don't know. They haven't said the supporting cast yet. They just said, "Oh yeah, Miles Morales, guys." There we go.
Ganke was hilarious. I like how he hooked up with Gwen.
Wait, you really?
Yes, he did. It was awesome.
Wait,
He
when was
he
this?
bought her some Legos and then she hooked up with him. It was awesome.
Balls.
Like, I think it was like it was the issue where they were not celebrating, but they were it was like a year later after Peter's death or something like that.
Okay,
And that's when it happened. It was awesome.
that's funny. Balls.
I used to have it saved on my phone.
Nick,
I'll find it later.
do you see any other questions?
Do you guys know Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter.
I do. It's an
Nah, I
anime.
don't.
It's an anime. Yeah. If you don't know it by that, you don't know it.
Okay, yeah. I was like, is that a username for someone? Like,
Nah, it's basically it's about like this little kid. It's like, okay, you know how all these animes like Naruto's ninjas, One Piece pirates. This is about hunters.
like in the woods, hunters.
I mean, all types like fishing, cattle, all types of stuff.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. It had like it had the 2000s. It's all right.
Hmm?
Gone Freezies is his name.
There's a new question. The
Yep.
live thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
There's two more actually. What is your opinion on T'Challa and Ororo's relationship from their marriage to divorce?
I never thought the wedding would last, honestly, just because. I mean, Storm's a very public kind of person. T'Challa and Wakanda's a very
Secluded.
non-public kind of like people. So I don't know. I never really buy into marriages in comics, anyways, nowadays because they never last. I mean,
Oh, what does that sound like? Oh, life.
yeah.
No, they had Oliver and Black Canary get married, or Dinah, whatever. But,
And then reboot.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like nowadays in comics, Nick. I mean, like right now, if they were to marry two characters, probably wouldn't last. Just like when they kill a character, usually doesn't last more than like a year, 2 years, um, whatnot.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Maybe like, well, answer questions for like 5 more minutes.
Yeah, one more. In the Cyborg movie, if you could get the actor for Cyborg from the Titan show and Injustice game, then would he make a cameo appearance or a small role?
I see what they mean. I think if they gave the
Oh,
person,
the voice actor. The voice actor.
that'd be
Booyah!
Is
I
the
mean,
voice actor?
but I don't know. I don't think a Booyah would be dark and gritty.
I think they could sneak it into like the football game.
Wait, what's the name of the voice actor that does Cyborg?
I
forgot.
can't remember, but he's the
Yeah.
same guy that did Aqualad in Young Justice.
But he does it for everything, right? Like he's the only guy.
No, Michael B. Jordan played him in Flashpoint.
Because I think I've met the voice actor actually of Cyborg.
Kerry Payton, that's his name.
Yeah, I got a selfie with him. I met him at like Beverly Hills last year or something.
Did you say you took a selfie with him?
My friend took a selfie
Yeah.
with Christopher Sabat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He seemed like a chill dude.
I took selfies with no one famous. Oh.
Another question. What do you think happened to Reed, Sue, and the kids after Secret Wars? I made this question for speculation.
Well, I know their history got changed in Battle World, so they are Doctor Doom's kids, not Reed's kids. And Sue is with Doctor Doom as a partner instead of Reed. Johnny is in the sun. Johnny is the sun. And Reed is probably going crazy right now. He's gonna go full maker in a
Again.
little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even know about that. Nick, you don't really read much of the Marvel stuff either, right?
The Secret Wars?
Wait, were they asking what's gonna happen to them after Secret Wars or during
Yes,
Secret Wars?
after Secret Wars.
Oh, after? I think they're all gonna kind of go their separate ways, take a break a little bit. I really hope they just like there's rumored Doom's gonna sacrifice himself and set everything back, so he'll be like dead, and which I'm cool
Yeah,
with.
I'm reviewing Secret Wars for the channel.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I'll believe it when I see it. JK, I see it all. the
No,
time.
I am.
I know, I'm messing with you.
I don't
Makes
know.
sense what you're talking about.
Yeah, all the Fantastic Four are getting split up after. If you look at the solicits,
That's nice. All right, wait, so they're getting split up again.
Yeah.
like Johnny's with the Inhumans now or something, I think.
Yeah, Johnny's too busy banging Medusa, which is really awkward when you consider his relationship with Crystal. I mean, it's not weird, I guess, but it's like Crystal's probably kind of mad.
I guess.
When are the comic book verses coming back? Is another question.
Josh. Oh yeah, whenever you're done editing them, right?
No, whenever they record them.
Whoa, hold on now. I
You
thought
have to
y'all
re-
said y'all. Oh
you
no.
have to re-record it because the audio is bad.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah,
Well, there you have it.
give it a while.
Yeah, because I was like, I thought y'all did it in person, right? Like y'all
Yeah,
met up.
there's a lot of background noise that we couldn't get out. So.
I got you. Quality over quantity. Okay. And wait, one more comment. Oh, one other question. What did Thor do to lose his hammer in the comics?
They never said. They just said he was
Yeah,
unworthy.
we don't know.
And literally,
Yeah.
they're just like, "Yeah, you're unworthy
Well,
now." That's it. There
We'll
you go.
never know.
You thought unhappy thoughts. Drop hammer.
One more question, sir. Sir, one more question.
There's no one else who's put anything.
Give them another minute.
Brum dum dum dum.
Yeah, I feel like we had so many things to talk about last time.
Yeah, there was a lot of people waiting last time, and they were like, "Where's he at? Where's he at? It's delayed." Really? They're late?
Everyone lost their will to to watch the live shows.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "I'm done with the live shows."
And this time you actually gave him a heads up.
Yeah,
Like an
I was
actual, like a few days heads up. Nothing.
Nobody
Somebody was
likes
did anyone put anything on the Facebook page? Let's see.
no. It's because it's me. Everyone would rather have CJ.
Oh no, you did.
Have
You did it
CJ,
last
so
time though.
CJ just did it.
I don't think it's you, man. I don't think it's you. I'm scrolling. Did you even yet?
It's because I'm tired. That's why. I'm not all energetic and whatnot. Because I
Wake
took
up.
the train back here from work, and I fell asleep on the train, and then I woke up and it was like 6:40. I was like, oh no, it was 5:40. I was like, oh, last stream at 6. Oh shit. I had to
I
drive.
honestly forgot about it until you messaged it in the message chat. I was like, oh shit. Okay. Completely forgot.
All right. So is there
Oh,
that?
Clockybot, what's your opinion on Cyborg's new alien gun?
I think it's cool,
Mm.
but he's turning more and more into the bleeding edge armor, which is pretty interesting.
I like how he's turning like human again. I want to see their explanation for it.
Yeah, I like his costume. Ivan Reis is a good artist.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Yeah.
He's really good. I like his art a lot.
Cyborg issue 2 came out this week, didn't it?
I thought it was on 3 already or something.
It's on 2. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah. It came out. It was good. I mean, I like that they're giving him a storyline. I just hope they do it well. I feel like the whole Titans thing from the past was kind of holding him back story-wise because no one took him seriously. But I feel like now people take him a lot more seriously. Like he can take on some A-grade threats and whatnot in comics. So that's pretty good.
Which is interesting because aren't they bringing back like the secret history of the Teen Titans
I don't know.
in that one shot or something like that?
I mean,
I saw
either way,
super effective talking about it.
So.
Yeah. Somebody put I love chicken. Me too.
So I went to Chipotle today, right? Story time. I went to Chipotle today. And I do that thing where I ask for the meat, I get steak all the time. So I'm like, because they're like, oh, what do you want? I was like, white rice, black beans, kind of steak. They put steak on them. Once they've showed me how big their scoops are, I'm like, can I have extra steak, another scoop? And they give me that extra scoop. And my burrito was so fat today. And they got the peppers on there, corn, and everything too.
It was so thick.
It was a burrito, and they had to double wrap it out of necessity because it was ripping the other burrito, wrap thing, tortilla wrap. So they double wrapped it out of necessity, and even then it was kind of ripping it a little bit. My burrito was a third trimester baby. That's how big it was. So I get it, and the lady gives me the greatest thing ever. She doesn't charge me for the extra meat, and she writes chicken on it instead of steak, so it's cheaper. So I like getting charged for chicken, but I like eating steak more.
You gotta get the secret menu, Chipotle.
I don't need a secret menu. The regular menu is enough for me. Nick, you're spoiled by the California In-N-Out stuff.
Yeah, In-N-Out's the best. I haven't been to Chipotle in a while though, so like yeah.
Is there any more questions before we wrap it up?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
All right, so this has been a pretty I guess would lackluster be appropriate adjective compared to like
Yeah.
last week where we had like 2 weeks ago when we had like a lot more questions. So yeah, we do this bi-weekly, guys. So just keep in mind when watching this that in 2 weeks on Thursday we'll be doing another one, and hopefully more questions. Hopefully we see you guys there. Nick, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, go check out the new Super Friends that's out.
Yeah.
Support our podcast.
McKinley, do you have anything you want to say? We're wrapping it up.
Watch that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see more of you guys in the next one. And yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One last thing.
Okay.
Ask questions for the Super Friends podcast, guys. Just do it. Don't just leave it blank. Don't not ask questions. Ask questions.
I mean,
Okay,
if everyone's asking questions for the live Q&A, I don't think they're gonna ask questions for the.
Yeah. I know.
We got like one question, then I was like, I gave like a one-word answer. I was like, no, and then like we moved on, and like,
Wow.
No.
All right.
You said that and then just ended it.
yeah.
But yeah.